Welcome to the vlog. Welcome to the vlog. The Great Fishes vlog. Oh, welcome to the vlog.
Hello once again, internet, and welcome to the vlog. Well, what have I got on my mind this week? Well, I suppose let's start the ball rolling with recently, because I keep following the Big Lebowski around, I've been offered to be on a server that he's joined recently, and the reason I decided I wanted to join it in the first place was because it's constantly on hardcore mode. It's for Minecraft, by the way, for all you who don't know. You're thinking, what server? What kind of server? It's a Minecraft server, and it's constantly on hardcore mode, which means that you cannot regen any of your hearts, and it's constantly on hard. Now obviously you don't lose everything that when you die, so you know what I mean? So, and there's a death counter as well, which means that it's a lot more difficult than playing normal Minecraft, and it kind of felt like something I wanted to do. You know, take Minecraft to a different step so that I could actually start enjoying it again. And I have to admit that it does add an edge to it if you keep thinking to you, because dying doesn't really matter, does it? But what I'm trying to do is limit the amount of deaths I've got in a playthrough, and I've decided to record it for YouTube. And on Monday you're going to get your first episode of the Voidbound server, which is just me running around and derping and talking rubbish. I think it's quite boring, to tell you the truth. I haven't really watched the footage back, but I'm still going to upload it as my Monday's video, because there's been a lot of back-to-back bank holidays lately, and I haven't really had the time or chance to be able to catch up on any of my recordings, so I had to do it when I could, and when I had the ideas and stuff. And quite frankly, at the time I was playing the Voidbound server, and I thought, well, I might as well just record it while I'm doing it. And so that's how that came about. So yes, you're going to get your first episode of that. I'm not necessarily going to expect many views for it, and you know, you never know, but basically I'm wondering how long it's going to take before I die. But unfortunately I have died once. I'm going to be honest, I have died once, but I did it deliberately, because I think I was on one heart. And I didn't really have much. No, it was half a heart. That's right, I was on half a heart, hanging on half a heart. And I thought, you're going to end up running around somewhere, and a skeleton's going to shoot you, and you're going to lose all your stuff. So it's either you add a death to your counter now, you know, commit suicide basically, and have a death counter, or lose all your stuff. So I decided to bite the bullet and add a death count. But that's only one in the time I've been playing. I've been playing for about a week, and I've already got like quite a lot of stuff. I've been trying to, you know, it keeps you on your toes. I'm just saying, it keeps you on your toes, and I enjoy it. Okay, so last night I was down my mate's house, and he decided, you know, do you want to play Kenect Sports for the Xbox One? And I was like, you know, an Xbox One, Kenect Sports. Then I was umming and ahhing, and then I thought, no, yeah, go on, let's do it, because even though it's quite physical, you know, and I kind of need it, so you know, and it sounded like fun, so we started doing that. And after a bit of messing about, because for some reason I can't add my account to his, because I haven't paid up my subscription to Xbox, because I don't hardly ever use it. What's the point in paying for something that you don't use? You know what I mean? Unless it's World of Warcraft, because that's just, you know, I just like paying for that. I mean, okay, it takes money off me, and I hardly ever use it or play it, but you know, it's there, and I don't want to stop paying for it. I don't know why, I just don't. But anyway, going back to what I was saying, we play Kenect Sports, and what it does is it creates a visual representation of you from the Kenect sensors, which is the camera, basically just the camera, but you know, the movements and everything on the camera, it makes a visual representation of you and puts it into the game. And I was dubious, and there wasn't much light at his place either. It kept telling us that, but we did it, and I wish I had brought my camera, because the visual representation of me looked so much like me. I mean, it was uncanny how much that visual representation looked like me. I mean, it was like looking in a mirror. It was just crazy. And the game itself is so fluid. You know, when I used to play Kinect before, when it was on the Xbox 360, I didn't really get that. You know, the fluid motion of everything. It was amazing. I mean, the way that they've come, to tell you the truth, right, I was dubious about wanting to buy an Xbox because the Kinect, and thinking, oh, it's going to be exactly the same as the Xbox 360, and the Kinect is so rubbish on the Xbox 360, and oh my god, trust me, I don't know what they've done, but they've really, really surpassed themselves. It is awesome. If they had more games for it, it would be great, because I'm telling you, it was off a little bit sometimes, but it was just so fluid. It was bowling and everything. It was crazy. It was much better than the Wii, just the Wii, the first Wii, you know, with the baton, because that's what we got downstairs. Much better than that. I mean, you don't have to hold anything. It takes your movements totally, completely. Everything that you do, the guy does. It's crazy. I really, really enjoyed that. Okay, going on to something which is more of a rant than anything else, and I wanted to talk about it. And I wanted to talk about it not because it's annoying me, because it isn't, but because it's a really silly idea. And again, it's from the government, right? Now, I'm unemployed, you know that. I'm looking for a job, and eventually I will get a job. But what's happening now is they're blaming us. Yeah, that's how it feels. They're blaming us because we can't get a job. But they have to understand that, and I'm going to get to it in a minute, but they have to understand that what's the point in getting a job from someone that's going to be less pay than the social gives you, right, for a start, less hours, right, and it's just, there's no like insurance that you're going to keep that job, you know. It just, anyway, let's not go into that. What they've decided now is that they're going to increase the amount of times that you have to go and sign. They're going to try and make it harder for people who are on the dole. They're going to try and make it so much harder that you're not going to want to stay there because it feels like rubbish. And at the moment it feels like rubbish anyway, right? Absolutely. I don't feel comfortable on the dole. I never did before they changed it. Now it's even worse. I mean, it is bad, right, being on the dole. I mean, at the moment I'm okay because I only sign like once a week instead of fortnightly, which is okay. I don't mind that. But there are some people that have to go there every day. Now, this isn't a moan because I don't want to do this, or because they're putting down this sanctions and stuff on everyone. It's got nothing to do with that. My problem is that they haven't got enough staff at these places to be able to do this. So what happens is that people who are supposed to sign every week or every day go down there, and these people in the office don't even know they're going to be coming in that day, and they're left waiting for hours before they sign. I mean, it is diabolical because there's no information, there's not enough staff, they can't get through the workload that they've thrown on them, and I feel for the people that have to do this job. It's crazy because they don't take on enough people, and they, you know what I mean? I feel for them. Not the people that have to do this, that have to go down and sign every day. I mean, come on. If you had to have a job, if you had a job, you'd have to do that anyway. But think about it. If they don't have enough staff at this place, it's going to make not our lives hell, but the people we have to go and see lives hell. It's going to make their life hell, not us. You know? It just seems a bit stupid. I don't know who came up with the idea. I'm not even going to look into it. But the social security in the United Kingdom is becoming... It's becoming like they're blaming us for not being able to get a job. Right? Let's take this for instance. Right? Let's take this for an instance. Right? There was a job. It was a cleaner's job. And it was an easy cleaner's job. And it was for McDonald's. Right? And I think it was for McDonald's down in Barrydock. And do you want to know how many people applied for this cleaner's job? That was 16 hours a week. It was... I believe it was 2,560-ish people applied for this one job, right? And there was only one job going, right? So the odds of getting that job, are so slim. But they blame us. They say we're not looking hard enough, right? There are jobs out there. Yes, you are totally correct. There are jobs out there to get. But there are so many people going for the same job that you have to be damn lucky to be able to get those jobs. I mean, eventually it's going to happen, but it takes time. And that's all I wanted to say today. That's all the stuff that was on my mind this week. So I hope you guys are having a good week. And I'm sorry that it came late, but quite frankly, I had to work out what I wanted to talk about because there was so much going on in my life and I didn't want to take up too much of your time. So anyway, thanks for watching. Give me some thumbs up love, subscribe for more, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.